Hey, it's your boy London, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the CSG YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna give y'all my gun collection. It's not a lot, but it's a work in progress. So we gonna jump right into it with the handguns. Gonna start off small and work our way big. First handgun, Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 380. Yeah, it's not a big gun. It's not the smallest gun, but it's a good, reliable backup gun. And for this, the magazine, it holds 6 plus 1. Nice little ankle gun. Put it in your wife's purse, your girl's purse. You know, easy racking, not a hard trigger. Nice little 380. I recommend this for any first-time buyers or anybody that don't want nothing that's heavy. Then we're gonna move on up to the M&P Easy 380. Same brand, Smith & Wesson. This right here is more performance. It has a gold trigger. It has a ported barrel. The slide, the rack is even cut. You know, you could put attachments on the front of it. True glow night sights. You wouldn't even believe this gun is 380 by the way it handles. The magazine for it, 8 plus 1. Nice gun. I'll carry this all day long if I wasn't into the XD world, but very nice gun to have, especially if you're not a first-time buyer or you are a first-time buyer. This is a good 380 you can get, and they have it in all black. Nice 380. Smith & Wesson, they outdid themselves with this one. And when I say easy slide, it's like it's automatically lubricated. Easy to rack. You don't gotta be strong with it. You don't gotta be tough. Easy going gun. Then we're gonna move on up to my FNX9. I love this gun. This is a man's gun. You have to grip it. You gotta hold it. You gotta be firm. You gotta be stern with this gun. I call this old stubborn. The FNX model has an exposed hammer, the decocker all the way down, holds 17 plus 1. 17 plus 1. Yeah, my mags are loaded. That's why they're not in the firearms. So one thing I like about this gun is if it is ready to shoot, you hit this button down, it decocks it, but it's also ready to fire. You can put it on safety. Yes, it's not the easiest gun to get used to, but once you do get it down pat, like I said, it's a man's gun. You gotta be firm, stubborn with it. When you put it out, butter, accurate. Then we're gonna move on up to my everyday carry choice, my XDM 9mm, the 4.5 version. There is a 5.25 version, I believe, and it's a little longer, has a longer hand grip with a different mag. But I went with the 4.5 because it's still full size to me. This comes with a threaded barrel, suppressor height sights, and it has the cutout for any optic that I choose to go with further down the line. Now, with the XDM, this gun is my favorite. Went and shot it a couple times, no problems. Every round went in smooth and they left smooth. I would recommend this for anybody who is more familiar with firearms. Go get you an XDM. You will thank me later. And this one has 19 plus 1. The only thing I don't like about this gun is it don't come with a red dot. Like, just give me a red dot with it. Next time I buy one, just give me a red dot with it. But the suppressor height sights, that's good enough. They're almost like iron sights on the rifle. Now with the threaded barrel, there are different thread pitches. So I'll be careful for that if you are going to get a compensator or suppressor. Make sure whichever model you get, you know the thread pitch for it. I believe mine is 1.5 by 28. I believe that's my thread pitch. No safety, I love that. because you have to squeeze this to do any functions with the gun. You have to have this and the trigger pull to fire. Easy gun to break down. My favorite gun. My favorite choice to go with. I'll carry that all day long no matter where I'm going. Then we're going to move on up to the Ruger 5.7. Yes, I have the 5.7 because to me, it just feels better in my hands. I got some big hands, but I like to be able to be comfortable when I grab something. And it also stood out to me is this cut right here on the slide. Good for porting. I put a Vortex Venom red dot on here just because. Saw the gun, saw the red dot. I said, why not? Went online and actually seen it was compatible with each other. Went on ahead and bought it and put it on there. Now, this 5.7 holds 20 plus 1. You know, it's not as light as the FN 5.7, but I believe it gives the FN 5.7 a run for its money. I do have the FN 5.7 here. We can compare them lengths. The Ruger is a little longer, slide wise. It almost looks a little thinner, but who's to say? I just don't like the way this feels in my hand. Like it got a lot of bulk. Like it's too wide. It's long and too wide in my hands, but also a great gun. Don't get me wrong. This is a great gun. This is a great gun. And I also like the ambidextrous slide. I mean the ambidextrous safeties. You can put it on either side. You can do this side, up or down. That's good. And the sights, the original sights that come with it, they are adjustable. A lot of guns that you get these days don't have adjustable sights. The Ruger 5.7, I love that rear sight is adjustable. Then you got the true glow in the front. You can't go wrong with that. This here holds 20 plus 1. I have the blue tip FN rounds in it, and my magazine, I don't have them in the gun because the magazines are loaded. It's nothing I can say wrong about the Ruger 5.7. They outdid themselves with this one. This was a good design. Then we're going to move on up. I just recently purchased the Century Arms Mini Draco. It was a deal. It was a steal, and I had to have it. Once I bought it, I was like, I gotta get rid of some of the problems with it. So I went on ahead, changed out the hand grip. Please change this out when you get your Draco or AK. First thing you have to do is get rid of this. I added adapter and the folding stock adapter. So whenever I find the right stock I'm gonna go with, not stock, brace, because I'm not going to SBR this. When I find the right brace that I'm going to go with, I will put it on here. It'll be a build video one day. And I just like the way the mini Draco looks versus the regular Draco. I feel like the Draco is just too long to be considered a pistol. It's almost like an AK, but considered it a pistol. Haven't shot it. Still got the break-in grease, the shipping oil, whatever they want to call it. Gotta wipe it down, oil it down, get it to my standards, how I feel it's gonna be comfortable. Then I'll bring you more content on that. Only one mag I got with it. It's the Century Arms 30 round mag that comes with it. Haven't shot it, like I say, so I can't give you too much feedback on this. But if you do know any good AK mags that are good for either range days or self-defense, you know, because some people like to say I'm only going to shoot range out of these mags, not defend myself, please drop those down in the comments below. If there's any attachments that can go on the Draco, please attach them in the comments below, because like I said, I'm looking to upgrade this first AK, not the last. But help me out, people. I know it's a lot of AK guys out there. Then we're going to be moving on up to the CZ Scorpion. This is by far one of the best inventions as far as braceable pistols. Reason I say this, it is chambered in 9mm. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people don't like having too many 9mm. I love it. I can go to any store, find 9mm. If you feel you're better off with 45s, that's a good thing. You feel you're better off with 10 mils, That's a good thing. 9mm will be in any store you go to. When there was an ammo shortage, everybody was producing 9mm. Every gun that came to any gun store was 9mm. 9mm is not and will not go nowhere. This is the best 9mm you could possibly buy with a brace on it, in my opinion. Now, the CZ Scorpion does have a slap stick like the old school MP5 does. Has a quad rail here, not quad rail, Picatinny rail on 3 sides. You can put attachments on it. I put a laser up front. I moved the traditional CZ finger stop back a little bit, you know, just so I can grip it like this. And the iron sights that come on here, I wish they would allow other people to make them, because there's no iron sights on the market that are better than the CZ Scorpions. They hug the rail. It's perfect. When you're looking down range, it's just perfect. However far you want to shoot, I'm not saying go try to shoot 1,000 yards with these iron sights, but if you're doing enough close shooting, these will do, versus having a scope or a red dot or whatever you want to put on it. These iron sights will do. Now, I do plan to put some type of optic on here. If you have any recommendations or any suggestions, please put them down in the comments below. I think I might go hollow some. Seen some EOTechs, but I feel like EOTechs are a little too bulky for this frame. But if you do have any suggestions, like I say, please drop them down in the comments below. And I went with the SB Tactical Folding Brace. I mean, you can't get no better than this. This thing is just beautiful. OD green, beautiful. They do have them in black. What is it? Battleship gray, FDE. I went with green because it's different. The gun itself is different, so why not just be different all around with it? This is also going to be in the build later on, because I'm gonna deck this thing out. The magazines that I have, they are 20. You can see, like I say, my magazines are loaded, so they're not going to be in the gun. I run Hornadays with this for now. Once I go suppress it, I'm going to change it out, go subsonic with the ammo. Beautiful gun. Don't mind the handguard. Everybody change them out. I love it. It's just what you're comfortable with. Beautiful gun. Next, I'm going to talk about the Taurus Judge, the public defender. It's lightweight. It's not as heavy as the Smith & Wesson Governor. This one does hold 5. It is 5. Not the 6 round that everybody think has a true glow sight up front. It is only in 2 calibers. I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's 454. That is only certain models, and it's the Raging Judge model. This is in 410. Have it here, Hornady, good slug, 410, and 45 coat. Now, 45 coat and 45 long coat, same exact thing. Those are the 2 rounds I use in my Judge. And haven't got to shoot it yet, but I love carrying it. This is an extra gun for the truck, extra gun just in case you're out in the woods. Get you a good Judge, something that will hold its own weight. It's light, it's not heavy. Even with it's loaded, it's not heavy. Get you one of these for your truck. This is a good backup gun. You'll thank me later. Then we're gonna move on up to a shotgun. This is the Citadel 12 gauge. I believe they're from the West Coast. I want to say Nevada. Good company. Shotgun is good. It has the buttstock on it. You can change this out. I decided to leave it on there because when I saw it, it just stood out. When I held it, it's comfortable, you know, and it's not hard. It's really hollow, and it's really comfortable to grab, to place into your shoulder. I have a red dot on here, good to look down with. I love the pump action on this. Even that is all the way back latched open, it's empty, no rounds in it. Just look at that. When it's all the way up, it's covered. You could pump it from anywhere. You can put a grip on there if you want to. If you feel you need the extra power, put it there, and you can literally grab this from anywhere, and you won't even know it's pumped. Some people may put 2 rounds in it, shoot it, and not even knowing they have 4 more. So, you want you a good home defense shotgun? Check Citadel out, go shoot it, see if you like it. I like it. Perfect shotgun to have for the house. No bad complaints about it. And you can't go wrong with anything that's made in America. Remember that. Next shotgun we're gonna go with the Mossberg 500. If you are into shotguns, this is just a shotgun you gotta have. I mean, everybody wants a Mossberg 500, or everybody has had a Mossberg 500, or anybody is willing to go get a Mossberg 500. Old school, still reliable, don't got no problems about it. I mean, it's a Mossberg. It's a shotgun. It's going to be around for years to come. It's been around for years to go. Can't go wrong with it. Like I said, it's 12 gauge. It is pistol grip. No butt stock on here. I'm going to keep this one pistol grip, but it's also another good shotgun for home defense. If you don't want to grab the Citadel, get you a Mossberg or a Remington, whichever one. It's a good shotgun. I want to get the Shockwave. If there's anybody out there watching this video that have a Shockwave, comment in the section below, let me know about it. And if I get 100 comments saying get a Shockwave, I'll get a Shockwave. Hold that to me. So 100 comments below saying get a Shockwave. Shockwave will be the next shotgun that I buy. No matter which shotgun I see, I will get a Shockwave if I get 100 comments. I'm going to hold myself to that standard because I feel the old shotguns are long. That's traditional. The world is getting into smaller guns. So I've seen the Shockwave. I need some help on that decision. Once again, Mossberg, can't go wrong with a 500. Trust me, you cannot go wrong with a 500. Then, next is my Palmetto State Armory AR15. It is chambered in 5.56 with a 1/7 twist barrel with the mag pull flip up sights on the front and the back. I don't plan on shooting too far with this rifle. So at good 100 yards, 150 yards, I think my eyesight is good enough for the flip up sights. And I may even put, you know, the red dot and the magnifier on here just because. I mean, why not? I got a lot of rail on here that I'm not using. And I've changed out the hand grip on here. I put a hex mag, I don't know if you can see it. Put the hex mag grip on here. If you have an AR-15, everybody know you want something squishy, something squeezable. Pause. You want to have something you can grip and hold on to. You don't want your hands slipping off that plastic. You want something that's real comfortable in the hand. So when you're aiming, that's one less thing you got to worry about. Has a six position mag pull stock on it. I'm planning on changing this out. If you have any suggestions what's better for, let's say, up to 200 yards versus this stock, put it down in the comments below, because I do plan on changing this out, using this one for like a SBR build. I feel like this would be better on the SBR, something that I'm not trying to focus too far on. And on here, I have a laser and a hand guard that I'm going to put on here once I change this hand guard out. I'm going to change this out, put a laser on here and another grip. Then, you know, that'll be another build coming down sooner or later. And then on here, I use the ETS mags. I have 3 coupled together. I know a lot of people like, why not just put 2? I have 3. I'm not going no more than 3. They have 30 rounds, and they're the M855 rounds in it. That's why they're not in the gun. A lot of people use ETS for range. These have not let me down. If you are not going crazy with the mags, just throwing them around, torching them, they will hold up to the standard. If you have an AR-15, you want to try these out, put them in the comment below, and I will give you a link to where I got these mags from. These are coupled mags. You can take them apart. You can shoot with one. You can shoot with two. They basically snap in. They hold in a good place. Can't go wrong with ETS. And I shoot that out of my PSA AR15. This is a 16-inch barrel. It doesn't look like it once you go to grabbing it and holding it. It doesn't look that long. It actually feels like an SBR, but it is considered a rifle. The best thing about this gun is it's actually like Palmetto State Armory. They're not heavy with the AR-15. That's a good thing. You want to get an AR-15, you want to get into it, start with Palmetto State Armory. They will not let you down. All right, that's it for my gun collection. If y'all got any suggestions, put them in the comments below and stay tuned. We got a lot of content coming. Peace.